So our discussion is about logic. And logic is going to help explain how we think and came up with our answers. So if you are an engineer, you are not paid to give an answer. You are paid to solve a problem. And so logic is the art of problem solving, which is what we do every day. I need to pick up my car, get my daughter to dance, get my boys to football practice, and those are 3 different things located in 4 different parts of town. How will I solve my problem? Well, you use logic. You come up with a game plan. So in science, we use math as a tool, and we use something called dimensional analysis as a way of showing how we solve the problem. So logic is the art of problem solving. And we are going to use a technique called dimensional analysis to show how we solve the problem. Seattle Seahawks wide receiver who eats Skittles. What's the name of the Seattle Seahawks?
Marshawn Lynch.
Thank you. So, is he a running back?
Yeah, he's running.
Okay, thank you. But he eats Skittles every game. Did you see that?
Yeah, he retired.
All right. Well, when he played football, he ate a bag of Skittles every game that he played. So I was wondering if it's Marshawn Lynch. If he ate a bag of Skittles every game for every NFL football game he played in, how many Skittles do you think he ate?
A couple.
Can we directly answer this problem? No. I mean, we can make a really random guess, but I can break it down into things that I may be able to answer to get an answer. So in order to do that, I need to make some statements of equality. So problem solving means that I have some starting point, so some starting value, and then I'm going to have some ending value. And the difference is that the units from where I started and when I ended are different. In this case, it's going to be 1 NFL career, and I want to end in number of Skittles. So I need to make some conversion statements, some statements of equality that are going to help me get from this big thing, an NFL career, to this little thing, bite-sized, multicolored candy called Skittles. So before I can start, I have to make some statements that I know to be true. So I'm going to ask for your guys' help to help me do this. So the first thing I need to know is I need to get from a career, 1 NFL career, to something smaller. So let's go from, Jonathan's not here. Corbin, help me out here. I need to go from a career to the next thing smaller. So what do we call the measurement for how long we play a sport? A season. Okay, sweet. So then we're going to probably have to make a statement of how many seasons an NFL player would play. So is he going to play 5 of seasons, 10s of seasons, 20 of seasons? How many? Give me an estimate. You can phone a friend. Ask your table partner. Ask Isaiah or ask Adrian. Do you think that Marshawn Lynch played 5s, 10s, or 15s?
13.
All right, sweet. So we're going to go with 10s because this is an estimate. So he either knew 5s, 10s, 15s, or 20s. So do you think the average running back plays in the NFL for 15 years or for 10 years? All right, we're going to go with 10. Okay, so 10 seasons. So I'm smaller. That was the whole point. I wanted to get smaller. So now I need to go from seasons to the next smaller measurement. So, Sean, what would be smaller than a season?
A game.
A game. So I can say 1 season. 1 NFL season is going to be equal to 5s of games, 10s of games, 15s of games, 20s of games. Which one do you think would be the best fit?
15.
15s. Okay. Am I at Skittles yet? No. All right, so Will, help me out. What's the next step smaller than a game?
Quarters.
Quarters. All right, so 1 game equals 4 quarters. What am I trying to end at? Skittles. Numbers of Skittles. So, Rachel, help me out. I'm now at quarters of a game, and I have to make some kind of a relationship back to Skittles. So do you think that Marshawn Lynch ate 1 bag of Skittles per quarter? Like a whole bag? Did he eat a half of a bag? We have to make like a statement. What do you think it would be if you were a football player and you were eating Skittles after every play? Okay, so 1 quarter equals 0.5 bags of Skittles. Okay. Fair enough. That meant that he ate 2 bags of Skittles per game. All right, we're on the ones of bags of Skittles level. We're happy with this. Am I where I need to be? No. I need to end at numbers of Skittles. So I need to get from a bag of Skittles to numbers of Skittles. So Matthew, I'm going to ask for your help. In 1 Skittles bag, do I have 1s of Skittles, 10s of Skittles, 50s of Skittles, or 100s of Skittles? We're making estimates. 50s. Okay. So 50s of Skittles. I knew that there'd be 10s, but less than 100, but I don't know the ones. Do you see how significant figures are still playing a role in this? It's like I knew that there were 10s, more than 5, and less than 15 seasons on average. I knew it, I estimated it. I knew it, I estimated it. So now here I am at numbers of Skittles. Score! I have my problem solved. I'm done. Am I done? No. But I have all of the things I need to solve my problem. I have all of my statements of equality, so now I just have to show how I'm going to solve it. All right. And this is called dimensional analysis or train tracks. So I start by writing what I know. 1 NFL career. And then I draw a line. And I end way over here with my final unit. What was my final unit? Numbers of Skittles. Yeah. Skittles. Okay. And I have to convert because this is the problem is I started with NFL careers and I ended with a different label of Skittles on the other end. So I have to now use all of my statements of equality to get from careers back to Skittles. So I go to my statements and I say which one of these connected careers to something new. Corinne. Seasons. So I'm going to use this one. 1 NFL career is 10 seasons. So whatever I get rid of, in order for the units to cancel, they have to be diagonal. So I'm getting rid of careers. NFL career. And I said 1 in the NFL career was 10 seasons. Because the units are diagonal, the units cancel, and now I have seasons. But that's not what I wanted because I want Skittles. So now I have to go to the next one. Ian, what's the connection between seasons and the next unit? 1 season. So I put seasons on the bottom because I'm getting rid of it. And I go to games because that's what I'm converting to. And my units told me that 1 season is 15 games. So 1 season is 15 games. Seasons cancel because they are diagonal. And I now have games, but I don't have Skittles, so I'm keeping going. Michaela, what's the connection between games and the next unit? Quarters. 1 game is 4 quarters. Games cancel because they are diagonal, and now I have quarters. Am I at my final unit? No. Continuing. All right, Drew, I have quarters. What do I want to convert to? Bags of Skittles. So I have 1 quarter equals 0.5 bags of Skittles. Quarters cancel because they are diagonal. And now I have bags of Skittles And am I at my final answer? Daisy, am I where I want to be? Because I wanted Skittles. Is my unit Skittles yet? No. No, so I have one more conversion. What was the statement we said about bags and Skittles? Okay, one bag is 50 Skittles. The bags unit cancels off because they're diagonal. It doesn't matter if they're diagonal like this or diagonal like that. If they are diagonal, the units cancel. And I now have my final unit of Skittles, which is what I was going for. So now I just do the math. Anything that is side by side is multiplied. 1 times 10 times 15 times 4 times 0.5 times 50.
1,500 Skittles.
Then I look at whatever's on the bottom, divided by, in this case, 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. So they're all 1 on the bottom, so I don't have to do anything with it. So you plug it into your calculator, and we estimate Marshawn Lynch to have consumed, grab my calculator, 1 times 10 times 15 times 4 times 0.5 times 50, and 15,000. Is that the number you got?
Yeah.
What's my label? Did I know this answer before I started? No, but I have problem-solving techniques that say if I know where I start and I need to convert into a new unit. I started in NFL careers. I wanted to end it in Skittles. I just make statements of equality. These things are equal, and that's how I get from one unit to another unit. And this process is called dimensional analysis. What's it called? And we just say that this is the way we think. This is my logic. If you've ever gone to like the library and they have a little guessing game, how many toys are in the container, and whoever guesses closest wins. You can either guess or you can make estimates. How many are in each row? How many rows high do I think it is? I multiply it to find the volume and I make an estimate. That's dimensional analysis. I use problem-solving skills to solve the problem. So let's grab your worksheet. The one that says dimensional analysis. I know, it's a really creative topic. Okay, so grab that one, and let's look at a couple.